If you're a smartphone virgin and looking for your first taste of Android, then the LG Vortex might be the phone for you. The LG Vortex is part of a trio released by LG. You might recognize the Optimus S and Optimus T that we reviewed a while back. Well, the Vortex is an Optimus phone just with a different name, and we kind of like this one the best out of the trio. The LG Vortex comes at us with Android 2.2. That's the most recent version for most phones, aside from the Nexus S. This phone has a 600 MHz processor, it has Wi-Fi, Bluetooth 2.1, GPS, and an accelerometer for gaming. You can also tether this phone to your computer for internet. The LG Vortex has a 320 by 480 pixel resolution capacitive touchscreen, and we found touch sensitivity to be very accurate. However, the processor on this phone lags a bit, and we'll show you that in our tour in a little bit. This phone will get you through any messaging situation, email. It's got full access to the Android market. One thing about this phone is it has a 3.2 megapixel camera, so it's definitely not the best camera on the market. Image quality is best suited for messaging, but the camera interface is fun as hell. Although images can only be taken at VGA, they offer a lot of effects that a lot of other phones don't offer, and this phone can take VGA resolution videos. Design-wise, the Vortex is about middle of the road for size, and we have these tangible buttons on the bottom rather than haptic feedback buttons, and we like that because we didn't inadvertently toggle different actions like search or back when we were doing some hot Facebook action. Now the phone also has a 3.5mm audio jack, power lock button, volume control, naked USB terminal, and the back panel loosely houses the battery. And we say that because we dropped this phone twice, and when we did, the battery catapulted out of the phone like a fireball headed towards Super Mario. This phone operates on Verizon's 3G CDMA network, so if you're within that vicinity, you're going to experience very decent speeds. Call quality on this phone was good as long as we were in the 3G range. And battery life on this phone is great because it goes for days without a charge for standby. Light usage, it even goes for about 3 days before we actually charged it. So this is a really trusty phone to have, especially if this is your first phone. And without any further hold up, let's jump into the OS and take a little tour. Alrighty, let's take a gander at the Vortex here. As you can see, we get the Android 2.2 experience. We have 5 home screens here, and to add or remove widgets, all we have to do is tap on the screen and the widget menu will show up. We could add anything from bookmarks, calendar, to the market, memo, my status. And with my status, that is basically a social networking status update widget right there. Swipe technology works by just touching and dragging across the keyboard to make words. The screen cannot handle text, very fine text, so we actually have to zoom out. It's a little clunky. But we don't get to play videos on YouTube because we don't have that flash support. So we play them in the YouTube application. But quality is very good and frame rate's great. Now we're going to check out the applications menu here, and we like what they've done here. They've put all of the downloads in a separate section. Here you get a taste of 3D gaming on the Vortex, and it's actually not bad at all, except for that little lag there. But for the most part, it's a pretty advanced 3D experience for this type of phone. Now for our InfoSync diagnosis. The LG Vortex is one of the best options for somebody looking to bust into Android land, somebody looking for their first capacitive touchscreen phone. We really love the 3D gaming support. We had a full internet browser. We had the Android market, messaging, videos, you name it, we had it on this phone. Although it was more of a light version than the full deal. We don't get flash support. Sometimes this phone lags a bit. The camera is severely lacking. But if you're a smartphone virgin, this is a good first partner to have, the LG Vortex. For InfoSync World, I'm Mike Perlman.